Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlisify to more Fan Fridays, and there's a Gastrodon battle from Sarah that I don't want to miss. Alright, I'm always looking forward to that. Gastrodon, one of my favorite Pokemon to play back in 4th generation. Like, any of the stockpilers back in the day were just absolutely absurd, and that's going to be Sableye leading it off as well. I really like this team. And that's going to be against the Excadrill. So things are about to get a little fancy right there. Ooh, withdrawing the Excadrill, doesn't want it to get it burned, and that is going to be the switch into the Mamoswine, or maybe something else. So if it is a Mega Sableye, holding off on that Mega for now, and that's going to be the burn right there. So works out really well. Does give Sableye some opportunities, and that's just going to be Calm Mind. So just chilling there as a Sableye, and we're going to see how that plays with the Mamoswine, and special attack going to go up. So it's begun. Sableye has begun, and there's a fissure from the opponent. Just anything Sableye tried to do, it goes away just like that. It's a one-hit KO. Man, this is like the sheer troll all over again, but in reverse. And Mamoswine takes a little bit of damage from that burn, but Fissure doesn't care about the burn, and that's going to be Umbreon coming in. Wow. See, everything has a counter, guys. Ooh. Uh-oh. No. No, Sarah, don't. Sarah, no. Double team doesn't work. Fissure ignores accuracy and evasion boosts. Don't. It doesn't work that way. So that's going to be the Fissure, and that's going to be Umbreon going down right there. And Umbreon is going to face the one-hit KO from the Mamo. So the Mamoswine, is that just like Scarf Fissure? Why can't I get this lucky as well? I'm throwing out sheer colds left and right, and I missed 4 in a row, and this guy lands 2 out of his 3 Fissures? What? Okay, I'm angry about that one. And there's going to be the Fissure right there. Gastrodon's going to avoid it. Throw out the Muddy Water. Will the Muddy Water plus the burn be enough to get rid of this? There we go. Super effective. Wait. Does the opponent have an all Fissure team? Because I'm like, wait a second. There's the Excadrill. Is Gastrodon going to be able to, like, Muddy Water sweep against all these guys? Because, yeah, that's going to be Muddy Water. So, 4 times super effective damage on to the... Wow, it's still not enough. That's kind of crazy. Rhyperior's so tanky. But it does have that super effective thing. Oh, it's just an OHKO team. There we go. So Horndrill's going to miss, Muddy Water's going to miss, Horndrill is going to miss, and Muddy Water isn't going to land this time and finish it off. That's ridiculous right there. Hey, it looks like the opponent's having the same luck I was, you know. I'd get a good lead on those sheer colds, and then the OHKO does not come through in the end. And that's going to be the Excadrill right there. Don't you dare, Excadrill. Actually, Mold Breaker, that's how you like Horndrill or Fissure or Levitate Pokemon. Wait, does Excadrill get Fissure? I see the Horndrill right there. But that's going to be the Earth Power for sick amounts of damage, super effective hit, and it all comes down to the Horndrill missing once again, and Gastrodon landing the Earth Power for the win. That is a ridiculously amazing. I love this battle. That's a crazy, amazing battle. You're right, sir. I don't want to miss that. So let's talk about OHKO mechanics for a bit. I know a lot of people click off the video once the battle is done, but let's just turn this one into the last Fan Friday. So if you guys want to be a part of Fan Fridays, all you have to do is comment a battle code down below, and I'm just going to go and ramble on like I do at the end of some of these videos about the logistics of Fissure. So it's actually a very, very viable and very relevant move. Like, the thing is, people don't like it because of the luck chance, and it's something that people are kind of upset about, that, you know, you can have a lot of momentum, suddenly get OHKO'd, and then it doesn't matter what the opponent did, they just kind of rolled the dice and they got that 30% chance. However, we can see here that Fissure / OHKO is a pretty necessary part of the game, because Sableye, filthy tank. I mean, very few things can stop Sableye. You need a fire-type Pokemon that's physical, so it can resist the burn, like, so it can't be burned, and you also just need a fairy-type Pokemon. The other apparent thing that shuts down Sableye or Mega Sableye is Fissure, because if it's already set up, if it's unkillable, you need Fissure to break through that. Same with Umbreon. That's a double team Umbreon. So we had 2 hacks kind of going in it, and Fissure is technically a counter to minimize setups like that, or, you know, one-hit KO moves are technically a counter to, like, minimize evasion boosting and whatnot, because it's going to be 30% no matter what. So if they use 3 turns setting up double team, that's going to take them out. And since they're bulkier Pokemon, they're going to be pretty hard to knock out. Say the Umbreon went for a Toxic, say the Rhyperior, you know, can take up a lot of hits. Rhyperior is going to get 3 turns on a Pokemon that's setting up double team, Calm Mind, Stockpile, any kind of, like, filthy tanky Pokemon. So I mean, Fissure realistically beats out Stall while also having that slight chance to undo a sweeper as well. So I think it's actually, this like proves that Fissure is also a very healthy part of the game, and even then, the luck can win or save you games, or like can make you win or lose games. So I mean, Gastrodon just came in, and since it was like a mono ground OHKO team, it was able to get that clean up with the muddy water and the earth power. So I mean, it's a really cool battle, and it shows a lot of dynamic of Pokemon that people just don't respect. If anything, I want this to be one of my most viewed videos so people can actually get an understanding of how Pokemon is supposed to work. So if you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you, Sarah. That was a pretty awesome battle. Since this is the last Fan Fridays, hope you guys have a great week, have a great weekend, had a great last week, and just all sorts of good things for everyone. Thank you for watching.